have suffered, with those that I saw suffer. A great vessel dashed all to pieces. Look, I did not against my very heart. Poor souls, they perished.
Be collected, no more amazement. Tell your piteous heart there is no harm done.
Oh, well, the day.
No harm done. I have done nothing but in care of thee, my dear. Thee, my daughter, want of what thou art, not knowing of whence I am, nor that I'm better than Prospero, master of a poor cell, and thine no greater mother.
More to know did never meddle with my thoughts.
Just time I should inform thee further. Lend thy hand and pluck my magic garment from me. So, lie my aunt. Pipe thou thine eyes, have comfort. The dire spectacle of the wreck, which touched the very virtue of compassion, but I have, with much provision, my art, so safely ordered that there is no soul. But no, not so much as a hair, which thou heardest cry, which thou sawest sink. Sit down, for thou must now know further.
You have often begun to tell me what I am, but stopped, concluding stay, not yet.
The hour is now come. The very minute bids thee ope thine ear. Obey and be attentive. Canst thou remember a time before we came unto this isle? I do not think thou canst, for then thou wast not 3 years old.
Certainly, ma'am, I can.
By what? By any other house or person? Of anything the image tell me that have kept with thy remembrance.
'Tis far off, and rather like a dream than an assurance that my remembrance warrants. Had I not 4 or 5 women that once held me?
Thou hast, and more, Miranda. But how is it that this lives in thy mind? What seest thou else?
But that I do not.
12 years since, Miranda. Thy mother was the Duchess of Milan and a princess of power.
Oh, the heavens! What foul play had we that we came from Milan, or blessed was we did?
Both, my girl. By foul play, as thou sayest, will be heaved thence, but blessed help taken.
Oh, my heart bleeds to think of the trouble that I have turned to you, which is from my remembrance. Please you, farther.
My sister and thy aunt, called Antonia, I prithee mark me. She who next thyself, of all the world I loved, and to help with the management of my state, beats the reputable dignity and for the liberal arts, the government I cast upon my sister, and to my state for stranger, being transported and wrapped in secret studies, thy false aunt. Dost thou attend me?
Ma'am, most heedfully.
Being once perfected how to grant suits and how to deny them, new created the creatures that were mine, set all hearts in the state to our tune please her ear. Thou attendest not.
Oh, good ma'am, I do.
I pray thee mark me. I thus neglecting worldly ends, all dedicated to the betterment of my mind. My false sister awakened an evil nature, and my trust to beget her, as my trust was, which had indeed no limit. She being thus lauded, not only with what my revenue yielded, but what my power might also exact, made such a sinner of her memory, to credit her own lie, she did believe she was indeed the Duchess. Hence her ambition growing. Dost thou hear?
Your tale, ma'am, would cure deafness.
Of temporal royalty she thinks me not incapable, confederate to the Queen of Naples, to give her annual tribute, do her homage, and bear the duchy, yet I'm bound to most ignoble stoop.
Oh, the heavens!
Mark the condition and the event, then tell me if this might be assistant.
I should sin to think but nobly of my grandmother. Good wombs have borne bad sons.
Now the condition, this Queen of Naples, being an enemy to me inveterate, hearkens with my sister's suit, whereon a treacherous army levied one midnight, fated to the purpose, did Antonia open the gates of Milan, and in the dead of darkness, hurried thence, me and my kind self.
Well, wherefore did they not that hour destroy us?
Well demanded, wench. My tale provokes that question. Dear, they dare us not. So dear the love my people bore me. But when colors fair painted they foul ends, they hurried us aboard above, bore us some leagues to sea, where they prepared a rotten carcass of a boat, not rigged, no tackle, no sail, no mast. The very rats have instinctively equipped. There they hoisted us, to cry to the sea that roared to us, to sigh to the winds that sighed back again did us but loving wrong.
Alack, what trouble was I then to you?
Oh, cherubim, thou was that did preserve me. Thou didst smile, infuse me with the fortitude from heaven.
How came we ashore?
By providence divine, some food we had and some fresh water, that a noble Neapolitan, Gonzalo, of her charity did give us some rich garments, linens, and accessories, which since have steaded much. So of her gentleness, knowing I loved my books, she furnished me from mine own library rise above my destiny.
Would I might but ever see that woman.
Now I rise. Sit still, and hear the last of our sea sorrow. Here in this island did we arrive, and here have I, thy schoolmaster, made thee more profit than other princesses can.
And heaven thank you for it. But now I pray you, ma'am, for still 'tis beating in my mind. Your reason for raising this sea storm.
Know thus, by accident, most strange, bountiful fortune hath mine enemies brought to the shore a most auspicious star, whose influence, if now I court not, but omit, my fortunes will ever after do. Here, seize more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. 'Tis a good dullness that giveth way. I know thou canst not choose. Come away, servant, come! I am ready now. Approach, Ariel, come!
All hail, great master! Grace or hail! Whee! I've come to answer thy best pleasure, be it to fly, to swim, to dive in the fire, to ride on the curled clouds, to do thy strong fitting task, Ariel, in all her quality.
Hast thou spirit performed to point the tempest that I bade thee?
To every article, up aboard the Queen's ship, now feet, now waste the deck, in every cabin, I blazed amazement. Sometimes I defile, and then burn in many places. The topmast, the yards, and the bowsprit, would I flame steeply,
Ariel,
and then meet and join. Oh, the fire that cracks from the sulphurous groin seem to be seized, and make his bold waves tremble. Whoa! Yea, his dread tread shake.
my brave spirit, who was so firm, so constant, that this toil would not affect his reason?
Not a soul. But felt a thief mad. Some tricks of desperation. All but the mariners plunged in the going brine, and with the vessel, and all of fire. With me. The Queen's son Ferdinand was the first man that leapt and cried, "Hell is empty, and all the devils are here."
Why, that's my spirit. But was not this night shore?
Most gladly, master.
But are they, Ariel, safe?
Not a hair perished. On the sustaining garments. Not a blemish. The Queen's son, I landed by himself, cooling with the air will sigh. His arms in this side. Oh my God. Oh. His arms in the set, not.
How the Queen's ship and the mariners? Say how thou hast disposed and all the rest of the fleet.
Safely in the hull is the Queen's ship. In the deep nook, there she's hid. The mariners all on the hatches stowed, and the charm I've left to sleep. And for the rest of the fleet, which I dispersed, they've all met again, and are upon the Mediterranean float, bound south home from Naples, supposing that they saw the Queen's ship wrecked, and a great person perished. Ugh. There.
Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed, but there's more work. What is the time of the day?
Past mid-season.
At least 2 blossoms. Time 6, and now must thy both be spent most preciously.
Oh, is there more toil? Since thou dost give me pains, let me remind thee, as thou didst promised, which has not yet been performed me.
How now, moody? What is it thou canst demand?
Thy liberty?
Before the time be out, no more.
Oh, I prithee! Remember it's only worthy service, told thee lies, made no mistake, sir. No grudge or rumblings. Thou did promise to free me after a full year.
Dost thou forget from what torment I did free thee?
No.
Thou dost, and think it much tread the ooze of the salty, turn upon the sharp winds of the north, to do me business in the veins of the earth when it is baked with frost.
I do not, ma'am.
Thou liest, anything? Hast thou forgot the damn rich cigarettes who with age and envy was thrown into a loop? Hast thou forgot her?
No, ma'am.
Thou dost! Where is she?
No tears, no tears, no tears.
Oh, was she so? I must once in a month encounter what thou hast been, which thou forgettest. Those damn rich cigarettes from Algiers, as thou knowest, was banished. For one thing she did, they will not take her life. Is not this true?
I am.
His blue-eyed hag, was hither brought a child, and here was left by the sailors. Thou, my slave, as thou reportest thyself, was then her servant, but for thou was a spirit too delicate to act her early and abhorred commands. She did confine thee, and thou didst painfully remain a dozen years within which space she died, and left thee there, were thou to bend thy grounds as fast as mill will strike. Then was this island not honored with human shame. Oh!
Caliban! Ding! Her son!
Dull thing, I say so. He that Caliban, whom now I keep in service. Thou dost know from what a torment I did feed thee. Thy bones make wolves howl and penetrate the breast of ever angry bears. It was mine art when I arrived and hugged thee, that led gate the pine and let thee out.
I thank thee, master. Oh, no.
If thou more wonders, I will rent an oak and peg thee with its non-nature, till thou is always 12 winters.
Pardon, master. For now I'll be corresponding with the man who makes freaking gentlemen.
Do so. Oh, and after 2 days I will discharge you.
Oh, that's my noble master. What shall I do? Say what shall I do?
Go make thyself a coniferous. Be subject to no sight but thine and mine, invisible to every eye but else. You'll take the ship and hither come in it. Go. Hence, with diligence.
Awake, dear hog. Awake. Thou hast slept well. Awake. The strangeness of your stories put heaviness in me.
Shake it off, come on. We'll visit my slave Caliban, who never yields us kind answer.
'Tis a villain, ma'am, I do not love to look on.
But as 'tis, we cannot miss him. He does make our fire, fetching our fuel, and serves in offices that profit us. What ho, slave Caliban! Thou art thou! Speak!
There's one enough within!
Come forth, I say, there's other business for thee. Come thou, tortoise! Fine apparition, my great area. Hearken unto me.
Oh, my lady, shall be done.
Thou poisonous slave, God by the devil himself, upon thy wicked dare come forth!
As wicked you as e'er my mother brushed, with raven's feather from unwholesome bed, drop on you both, a southwest blow on you, and blister you all over!
For this be sure tonight thou shalt have cramps, side sisters that shall pen thy breath up.
I must eat my dinner. This island's mine by sycorax, my mother, which thou camest from me. When thou camest first, thou scroached me much. You speak me water of berries, and teach me how to name the bigger light, and how the less that burn my day enough. And then I loved thee, and showed thee all the qualities of the island. Fresh springs, brine bits, barren place and land. Cursed be I that did so. All the charms of cigarettes, toads, beasts, bats, lie on you! For I am all the subjects that you have, which was first mine own king, and here you stymie in this hard rock, which you do keep from me the rest of the island!
Thou most lying slave whom shites may move thy kindness, I have used thee, both as thou art, with humane care, and lodged thee within mine own cell, till thou deceived to violate the honor of my child.
Would have been done! Thou didst prevent me. I had peopled else this isle with Caliban.
Abhorrent slave, which any prince of goodness will not take, being capable of all ill. I pity thee, took pains to make thee speak, taught thee each hour one thing or other, when thou didst not savage know thine own meaning, but for scandal a thing most brutish. I endowed thy purposes with words that made them known, but thy vile race, though thou didst learn, had in it which good natures could not abide to be with. Therefore thou wast deservedly confined to this rock, who has deserved more than a prison.
You taught me language, and my profit on it is I know how to curse. The right way break you for learning your language.
Have seed hence, wretches and feeling me quick. Shrug his thumb out.
No, prithee, I must obey. For Argus has such power that it would control my hamster Cinnamos and make a vassal.
So, slave, hence. Come, spirit.
weeping again, the queen, my mother's wreck. This music crept by me upon the waters, allaying both their fury and my passion with its sweet air. And thence I have followed it, or it hath drawn me rather, but 'tis gone? No, it begins again.
Look at the black thy mother lies. The bones are coral made. The pearls that once were her eyes. Nothing that doth fade, but doth suffer sea change for something rich and strange. Seeing is every waker now. Ding dong, hark! Now I hear them. Ding dong.
The ditty does remember my drowned mother. This is no mortal business, nor no sound that the earth owes. I hear it now, above me.
Open the curtain of thine eye at once, and say what thou seest yon.
What is it? A spirit? Lord, how it looks about. Believe me, ma'am, it carries a brave form, but 'tis a spirit.
No, but she eats and sleeps, and has such senses as we have such. The gown which thou seest was in the wreck, and but mistakes we. Thou mightest call him a goodly person. He had lost his fellows and strays about to find him.
I might call him a thing divine, for nothing natural I ever saw so noble.
Goes on, I see, as my soul promiseth. Spirit, fine spirit, I'll set thee free for this.
Most sure, the goddess on whom these airs attend. Vouchsafe my prayer may be to know if you remain upon this island, and that you will some good instruction give how I may bear me here. My prime request, which I do last pronounce, is, oh, you wonder, if you be maid or no.
No wonder, sir, but certainly a maid.
My language! Heavens, I am the best of them that speak this speech, were I but were to spoken.
How? The best? What would thou if the Queen of Naples heard thee?
A single thing, as I am now, that wonders to hear thee speak of Naples. She does hear me, and that she does, I weep. Myself and Naples, who with mine eyes, never since that ebb beheld the Queen, my mother, wrecked.
Alack, for mercy.
Yes, faith in all her lords, the Duchess of Milan and her brave daughter being twain.
The Duchess of Milan, how more brave a daughter, could control thee, if now it were fit to do it. At the first sight, they have changed eyes. Delicate spirit, I'll set thee free within 2 days for this. A word, good sir. I fear you have done yourself some wrong. A word.
Why speaks my mother so ungently? This is the second man that e'er I saw, the first that e'er I sighed for. Pity moved my mother to be inclined my way.
Oh, if a virgin, and your affections not gone forth, I'll make you the Queen of Naples.
One word more. They are both in either's powers, but the swift business I must uneasy make, lest two like winning make the prize like. One word more. I charge thee that thou tell me. Thou dost here assert the name thou owest not, and hast put thyself upon this island as a spy, to win it from me the lady on it.
No, as I am a man.
There's nothing ill can dwell in such a temple. If the ill spirit have so a fair house, good things will strive to dwell with it.
Silence. Speak not you for him. He's a traitor. Come, I manacle thy neck and feet together. See what shalt thou drink? Thy food shall be the fresh foot muscle, withered boots, and husks wherein the acorn cradle. Follow.
No, I will resist such entertainments until mine enemy has more power.
Oh, dear mother, make not too rash a trial of him, for he's gentle and not fearful.
What I say, my foot, my tutor? Put thy traitor. Who makest to show that darest not strike? Thy conscience is so possessful of fear. Come from thy war fight, and here disarm thee with this stick, and make thy weapons drop.
Beseech you, mother, hence!
Hang not on my garments.
Have pity, ma'am, I'll be his surety.
Silence. One word more shall make me chide thee. Thou thinkest there's no more such saves as he, having seen but him and cowbell. Foolish wretch, to the most men this is a cowbell.
occasions. My affections are then most humble. I have no ambition to see a goodlier man.
Come on, obey. Thy nerves are in the infancy again and have no vigor in them.
So they are. My spirits, as in a dream, are all bound up. My mother's loss, this weakness which I feel, the wreck of all my friends, nor these women's threats, to whom I am subdued, are but light to me. Might I but through my prison once a day behold this maid, all corners else of the earth, let liberty make use of. Space enough have I in such a prison.
It works. Come. Spirit find spirit, thou hast done well. Follow. However else thou shalt do.
Be of comfort. My mother's of a better nature, sir, than she appears by speech. This is unwonted which now came from her.
Thou shalt be as free as mountain winds, but then exactly do all points of my command.
To the syllable.
Come. Speak not you for him. Follow.
Marriage, and we prosper
Tunis was never graced with such a paragon of their queen.
Not since Widow Dido's time.
Widow? A pox for that! How came that widow in? Widow Dido. What if she'd said widower Aeneas, too? Good Lord, how you take it?
Widow Dido, say you? You made me study of that. She was of Carthage, not of Tunis.
This Tunis, sir, was Carthage.
Carthage?
I assure you, Carthage.
Her word is more than the miraculous heart. She hath raised the wall and houses, too. What impossible matter will she make easy next? I think she will carry this island home in her pocket, and sowing the kernels of it in the sea, bring forth more islands.
Aye.
Why, in good time.
Ma'am, we were talking that our garments seemed not as rich as when we first wore it at Tunis, at the marriage of your daughter, who was now queen.
And the rarest that ever came there, except, I beseech you, Widow Dido. Oh, Widow Dido! Aye, Widow Dido!
It is not, ma'am. My doublet as fresh as the first day I wore it. I mean, in a sort.
That sort was well fished for.
But I wore it at your daughter's marriage.
You cram these words into my ears against the stomach of my sense. But I have never married my daughter there. For coming thence my son is lost, and she too was far from Italy removed. I never again shall see her. O thou mine heir of Naples and of Milan, what strange fish hath made his meal on thee?
Ma'am, he may live. I saw him beat the surgeons under him and ride upon their backs. He drove the water with good armor lustre show, and on doubt he came alive to land.
No, no, he's gone. He's gone.
Ma'am, you may thank yourself for this great loss that would not bless our Europe with your daughter, but rather lose her to an African, or she at least is banished from your eye, who hath caused to wet the grief on it.
For thee spare.
You were nailed to and importuned otherwise by all of us. We've lost your son, I fear, forever. Milan and Naples have more widows than them of this business-making than we bring men to comfort them. The fault is your own.
So is the truth of the law.
My lady,
Sebastiana, the truth you speak doth lack some gentleness. The time to speak it in. You rub the sword when you should bring in the plaster.
Very well. And most surgically.
Had I a plantation of this isle, my lady,
She'd sow with nettle seed, or docks or mallows.
and were the queen on it, what would I do?
Escape being drunk for want of wine.
Letters should not be known. Riches, poverty, use of service, none. Contract, succession, foreign bound of land, tilled vineyard, none. No use of metal, corn, wine, or oil, no occupation. All men idle, all, and women too, but innocent and pure. No sovereignty.
Yet she would be queen on it.
the latter end of her commonwealth forgets the beginning.
All things in common nature should produce without sweat or endeavor. Treason, felony, sword, pipe, knife, gun would I not have, but nature should bring forth of its own kind, all in abundance to feed my innocent people.
No marrying among her subjects.
None, man, all idle, whores and knaves.
I would with such perfection govern them to excel the golden age.
Save her majesty.
Oh,
long live Gonzala.
And do you mark me, ma'am?
For thee no more, thou dost have nothing to me.
I do well believe, your highness, and did it to minister to the occasion that these ladies, who are of such sensible and nimble lungs, always used to laugh at nothing.
Oh, 'twas you we laughed at.
Who in this kind of married fooling and nothing to you, so you may continue and laugh at nothing still.
Oh, what a blow was there given, and it not fallen so harmlessly.
You are ladies of brave metal. You would lift the moon out of her sphere if she would continue in it 5 weeks without changing.
We would so, and then go hunting birds with sticks.
Nay, my madam. Do not omit the heavy offer of it. It seldom visits sorrow, and when it doth, it is a comforter.
We too, my lady, will guard your person whilst you take your rest and watch your safety.
Thank you. Wonder is heavy. What a strange drowsiness possesses them.
It is the quality of the climate.
Why doth it not then our eyelids sink? I find not myself disposed to sleep.
Nor I. My spirits are nimble. What might, worthy Sebastian? Ah, no more, no more. And yet, methinks I see the nine face of those Shakespeare. My strong imagination sees a crown dropping upon thy head.
What? Art thou waking?
Do you not hear me speak?
I do, and surely it is a sleepy language, and thou speakest out of thy sleep. This is a strange repose, to be asleep with eyes wide open, standing, speaking, moving, and yet so fast asleep.
Noble Sebastiana, thou let's thy fortune sleep. Die rather. Winks while thou art waking.
Thou dost snore distinctly. There is meaning in thy snores.
I am more serious than my custom. You must be so too, if heed me, to do trebles the over.
Well, I'm standing water.
I'll teach you how to flow.
Do so, to ebb. Hereditary sloth instructs me.
Well, if you knew how you the purpose cherish, or less you mock it! How in stripping it, you more invest it.
Prithee, say on. The setting of that eye and cheek proclaim a matter for thee.
Thus, ma'am, this lady of weak remembrance, she who shall be of as little memory as when she hath earth, hath almost persuaded the queen her son is alive. 'Tis as impossible that he is undrowned that she that sleeps or swims.
I have no hope that he is undrowned.
Well, out of that no hope, what great hope have you? No hope is another way, so high a hope that even ambition cannot pierce the wings beyond. Will you grant me that Ferdinand is drowned?
He is gone.
Then tell me, who is the next heir of Naples?
Clarabelle.
She that is Queen of Tunis. She that dwells 10 leagues beyond a man's life. She that from Naples could have no note unless the sun were post. She that from whom we were all sea swallowed, though some cast again, and by that destiny to perform an act where what's past is prologue. What's yours and mine is yet to come.
What stuff is this? How say you? 'Tis true my sister's daughter is the Queen of Tunis. So is she heir of Naples, between which regions there is some space.
A space whose every cubit seems to cry out, how shall that Clarabelle measure us back to Naples? Keep in Tunis, and let Sebastiana wait. Say this were death that hath now seized them. Why, they are no worse than now they are. There be that can rule Naples as well as she that here sleeps, as this Gonzalo. Well, let you more of a mind than I do. Want to sleep with us for your advancement. Do you understand me?
Methinks I do.
Then tell me, how does your content tender your good fortune?
I remember you did supplant your sister, Prospera.
True. And look how well my garments sit upon me. Much feeder than before. My sister's servants were then my fellows. Now they are mine.
But for your conscience.
I man, where lies that? But I feel not this deity in my bosom. Here lies your sister, no better than the earth she lies upon. If she were which now that she's like, that's dead, whom I, with this obedient steel, 3 inches of it, can lay to bed forever, whiles you doing thus this Lady Prudence, who should not upbraid our course. As for the rest, they'll take suggestion as a cat laps milk. They'll tell the clock to Eddie business that we say befits the hour.
Thy case, dear friend, shall be my precedent. As thou goddess Milan, I'll come by Naples. One stroke shall free thee from the tribute which thou payest, and I, the queen,
shall love thee. Drawn and lady. Drawn together. And when I rear my hand, do you the like to fall it on Gonzalo?
I hear them snowing tonight. Conspiracy, her time talk take, if of you keep a care. She got the slumber and beware! Awake! Awake!
Now, angels! How now? Who awake? Wherefore this ghastly look? What's the matter?
Whilst we stood here securing your repose, even now we heard a hollow burst of bellowing like bulls or rather lions. It struck my ear most terribly. Did it not wake you?
I heard nothing.
Oh, it was a dangerous monster here to make an earthquake. Surely it was a whole herd of lions.
Heard you this, Gonzalo? Upon my honor, ma'am, I heard a humming, and that of a strange one too, which did awaken me. I shaped you, ma'am, and cried. As mine eyes opened, I saw their weapons drawn. There was a noise that's barely. 'Tis best we stand upon our guard or quit this place. Let's draw our weapons. Lead off this ground and let's make further search for my poor son. Heavens, keep him from these beasts, for he is sure in the island. Lead away.
I'll spare my lady shall know what I've done. So go on, queen, seek thy son.
All the infections that the sun sums up, her bombs fed the flats across her fault, make her my inch-hand of disease. Her spirits hear me, and yet I needs must curse, that thou nor pinch, nor fright me with urchin shows, nor pitch me in the mire, nor lead me like a firebrand in the dark, out of my way must she bid. Every trifle they are set upon. Sometimes am I all wound with adders, that with cloven tongues do hiss me into madness. Lo! Lo now, lo, here comes a spirit of hers, to torment me, for bringing my wood in slowly. I'll fall flat, perchance I will not find it.
He's neither bush nor shrub to bear off any weather at all. There's another storm brewing. I hear it sing in the wind. Yon same black cloud, yon huge one, looks like a foul barber that would shed his liquor. Should it thunder as it did before, I know not where to hide my head. Yon same cloud cannot choose but to fall by pailfuls. What have we here? A man? Or a fish? Dead. Or alive. A fish. He smells like a fish. A very ancient and fish-like smell. A kind of not the newest of poor John. Were I in England now, as I once was. And had this fish repented, not a holiday fool there, but would give me a piece of silver, there would this monster make a man. Any strange beast there makes a man. Like you, like a man. And fins like arms. Warm. Oh my troth! I do not let loose my opinion, hold it no longer. This is no fish, but an island that hath lately suffered by a thunderbolt. Alas, the storm has come again. My best way is to creep under his gabbards. There is no other shelter hereabouts. Misery acquaints a man with strange bedfellows. I will be shroud until the dregs of the storm be past.
I shall no more to see in
cannot make him give ground, and it shall be said so again while Stefano breathes the nostrils.
The spirit torments me. Oh!
Is this some monster on the isle with 4 legs who does I take their name you? Where the devil should he learn our language? He shall taste of my butthole. If I can recover him and keep him tame and get to Naples with him, oh, he's a present for any emperor that ever trod on meat's leather.
Do not torment me, prithee. I'll bring my wood home faster.
Oh, he's in his fit now and does not talk after the wisest. Oh. He shall taste of my bottle. If he hath never drunk wine afore, it will go near to remove his fit. If I can recover him and keep him tame, I will not take too much for him. He shall pay for him that hath him, and that soundly.
Thou dost me yet but little harm. Thou wilt to none, I know it when I trembling. Now prosper works upon thee.
Come on your ways, and open your mouth. Here is which will give language to you, cat. Open your mouth, and this will shake your shaking. I can tell you that soundly. And you cannot tell who's your friend. Oh, open your chaps again.
I should know that voice. It should be. But he is drowned. And these are devils. Oh, defend me!
4 legs and 2 voices? A most delicate monster. Oh, his forward voice is to speak well of his friends, but his backward voice is to utter foul speeches and to detract. If all the wine in my bottle can recover him, I will help his ague. Come, amen. I will pour some into thy other mouth.
Stefano!
Not thy other mouth, call me. Mercy, mercy. This is a devil and no monster. I believe him.
Stefano! If thou be Stefano, touch me and speak to me, for I am Trinculo. Be not feared, thy good friend Trinculo.
Oh, if thou be Trinculo, come forth. I'll pull thee by the lesser legs. If any be Trinculo's legs, these are they. Oh, Trinculo! Trinculo! Thou art very Trinculo indeed! But how camest thou to be the crap of this moon cat? Can he poop Trinculos?
Took him to be killed by a thunderstroke. Art thou not drowned, Stefano? Oh, I hope thou art not drowned. Is the storm overblown? I hid me under the dead moon-cast gabardine for fear of the storm. And art thou living, Stefano? Oh, Stefano, to me upon its escape.
Oh, Ruby, do not turn me about, my stomach is not constant.
These are fine things, and if they be not sprays, after brave God that bears celestial liquor, I will kneel to him.
Oh, but how didst thou escape? And how camest thou hither? Swear! Swear by this bottle how thou camest hither! I escaped upon a butt of sack, which the sailors heaved overboard by this bottle, which I would make with my own hands since I was cast ashore.
I will swear upon that bottle to be thy true subject, for the liquor is not earned.
Oh, yeah. Swear then how thou escapest.
Swam ashore, man, like a duck. I can swim like a duck, I'll be swan.
Here kiss the book. Though thou canst swim like a duck, thou art made like a goose.
What's wrong? Ask any more of this.
The whole butt, man. My cellar's in a rock by the seaside where my wine is hid. Oh, how now?
monster indeed. I, a feared him, a very weak monster. The man in the moon, a most poor and credulous monster. Well-drawn monster, in good suit.
I'll show thee every fertile inch of the island. Let me kiss thy shoe also. Prithee be my god.
This is a most perfidious and drunken monster. When God's asleep, he'll rob his bot.
Let me kiss thy shoe. I'll swear myself thy subject.
Oh, come on then, down and swear.
I shall knock myself to death with this puppy headed. Oh, monster. A most scurvy monster. I could find it in my heart to beat.
Oh, come, monster, kiss.
But that poor monster's in drink. An abominable monster.
I'll show thee the best springs and pluck berries for thee. I'll fish for thee and bring thee wood enough. A plague upon the tyrant that exert. I'll yield her no more sticks, and instead follow thee, thou wondrous man.
A most ridiculous monster. To make wonder of a poor drunkard.
Prithee, let me bring thee to where crabs grow, and I with my long nails shall dig thee pignuts. I will show thee a jade's nest, and instruct thee how to snare the nymphal marmoset. I'll bring thee clustering filberts, and sometimes bird thee young stamens from the rock. Wilt thou go with me?
I prithee now, lead the way without any more talking. O Trinculo, the queen and our company else being drowned, we will inherit here. Monster, bear my bottle. Trinculo will fill it by and by again.
Farewell, master. Farewell, farewell.
A howling monster. A drunken monster.
No more dams I'll make for fish, nor fetch and firing at requiring, nor scrape and trench, and nor one fish. Man, cacao man, has a new master. Get a new man. Freedom, freedom, freedom.
Oh, great monster, lead the way.
There be some sports painful, and their labor to lighten them sets off. Some kinds of baseness are nobly undergone, and most poor matters point to rich ends. This my mean task would be as heavy to me as odious. But the mistress which I serve quickens what's dead, and makes my labors pleasures. Oh, she is 10 times more gentle than her mother's craft. She's composed of harshness. I must remove some thousands of these logs and pile them up upon a sore injunction. But these sweet thoughts do even refresh my labors, most business when I do it.
Alas now, pray you, work not so hard. Pray, set it down and rest you. When this burns, 'twill weep for having wearied you. Pray now, rest yourself. My mother is hard at study. She's safe for these 3 hours.
No, mistress, the sun shall set before I shall discharge what I have strived to do.
I'll bear your logs for the while. Pray, give me that. I'll carry it to the pile.
No, precious creature, I'd rather break my back than such dishonor you should undergo, while I sit lazy by.
It would become me as well as it does you, for my goodwill is to it, and yours it is against.
Poor worm, thou art infected. This visitation shows it.
You look wearily.
No, noble mistress, it is fresh mourning with me when you are by at night. I beseech you, chiefly that I might set it in my prayers. What is your name?
Miranda. Oh, my mother, I have broke your hest to say so.
O most admired Miranda, indeed the top of admiration, worth what's dearest to the world. Full many a lady I have eyed with best regard, and too many a time the harmony of their tongues hath brought into bondage my too diligent ear. For several virtues have I liked several women, never any with so full soul, but some defect in her. But, oh you, so perfect and so peerless, are created of every creature's best.
I only know one of my sex, a woman's face remembered, nor have I seen more than I may call men than you. Good friend. nor can imagination form a shape besides yourself to like of. But I prattle something too wildly, and my mother's precepts I therein do forget.
I am, in my condition, a prince, Miranda. I do think a king, I would not so, and would no more endure this wooden slavery than to suffer the flesh flying. Oh, hear my soul speak. The very instant that I saw you, my heart did fly to your service, and it resides to make me slave to it. And for your sake am I this patient logman.
Do you love me?
Oh heaven, oh earth, bear witness to this sound, and crown what I profess with kind events if I speak true. I, beyond all else limit of the world, do love, prize, honor you.
I am a fool to weep at what I am glad of.
The encounter of two most rare affections, heavens rain grace on that which breathes between them.
Wherefore weep you?
And mine unworthiness, that dare not offer what I desire to give, and much less take what I shall die to want. But this is trifling, and all the more it seeks to hide itself, the bigger bulk it shows. Hence, bashful, cunning, plain and holy innocence. I am your wife if you will marry me. If not, I'll die your maid. To be your fellow you may deny me, but I'll be your servant, whether you will or no.
My mistress dearest, and I, thus humble ever.
My husband, then?
I, with a heart that's willing. Here's my hand.
And mine, with my heart in it. And now, farewell. Till half an hour hence.
1,000,000.
So glad of this day I cannot be, who was surprised with all. But my rejoicing did nothing can me more. I'll to my books, but yet ere supper time, I must perform much business